Hey, what's up everybody? What I have here right now is an old TP-Link manageable switch. So it is marked as JetStream L2 Lite Managed Switch TLS3216. Now, the good thing about this one is we can configure it to do VLANs, and I'm going to do that one later on because I have one problem. This has a previous configuration. It's an old switch but not very old. What makes it stand out right now or usable is that it's manageable. Before we can configure this one with other things, we do not know the previous configuration. So what we can do is do a full factory reset. Okay, for us to be able to do that one, we need to have a serial cable which goes to this console like that, and this port is a serial port that goes at the back of basically a little bit older computers. Now my computer right here doesn't have that port, the serial port. What it has is USB ports. So what I did was buy another kind of cable which I can convert this one. I can convert this serial cable into a USB port that I can plug into my um, computer. Now, without this connection, guys, you will not be able to do a factory reset with this one unless you know the configurations like password and all these kinds of things. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is jump into the computer. Okay, so it's all plugged in, right? And I basically went on to tplink.com so that we can see the better understanding on how we can do a reset. Now, I did reset this one before using a serial cable going to that a switch, and as shown in this diagram, it's like that. But right now, since my PC right now doesn't support the serial port, I have shown you earlier that you can connect the like a converter adapter so that it can connect from a USB going to the console of the switch. Now, the second thing here is in Windows 7, as far as I can remember, the hyper terminal is there. Or I don't know if you have to install that. Right now, it doesn't have it on Windows 11, so I have to search for it and install it. They should hyper terminal. I used to use one like 5 years ago. Download hyper terminal. Okay, so we have it here. So let's wait for this one. This is the Hyper Terminal 7. It has a 30-day trial like it says here. It's good enough for us to try and use it, right? Okay, whoo! Private edition, accept, next. Install, okay. If you have already purchased, please enter shell below, leave it blank, start trial. Okay, finish. All right, so I think we have Hyper Terminal, I guess. Hyper Terminal. There you go. I have the private edition. So I'm just going to open. Okay, continue trial. Would you like to check for updates? No. Okay. There you go. We have it here. Area code. Yeah, what area code do you have? Okay. Let's enter area code. Okay. My location 63. Okay. So here we go. Let's just go ahead and like the tutorial, it says test. Let's just do test. Then, okay. Then COM1. So we're going to configure COM1. It should be 34800, right? And then 899, okay. So I'm going to apply and then okay. So okay. Let's wait. There you go. It's blinking, but I'm not really sure if it's going to open up. Connected. It is connected here. So let's wait. Maybe it's trying to press sending some. Then what I'm going to do is restart this one again. And let's try to see if, oh, there you go. I told you guys, I told you. Control B. So it's starting, right? So the hyper terminal that's free can be used here. So I'm going to say Control B, or they said it's going to be Control B, right? On let's minimize this one. So I'm late. So what I'm going to do is like I'll reset this one and start pressing on Control B. So on my, I'm going to restart this. I'm going to, there you go. So by the time I plugged in the power, I pressed Control B right away, and then you can see that this is the same. This is already the same with the tutorial here, TP-Link. You can see TP-Link there. So what I'm going to do here is type in reset. So this will delete everything. Then done. It's done. Oh, it's not going to reboot. Oh, and then I'm going to reboot. Reboot. So this L2 switch is a product since 2014. You can see it here. And we did it, guys. That's how to reset L2 managed switch. I mean, a manageable TP-Link. So anyways, we are going to wait for this one to boot up, and I hope it's going to connect right away. We should be able to see like the default configuration. Oh, there you go. That's the model of the switch, right? So we can already configure this one via command line. So enable, yeah, conft, configure terminal. Oh, config t, config terminal. So configure question mark. You just say configure. Okay. So anyways, that's how you fully reset your L2 managed switch for TP-Link. And on our next video, I'm going to configure VLANs with this L2 managed switch. So watch it out. All right. See ya.